What's up, guys? We made it to the final day of week 1 of Shaw Prep. So far, this week has gone pretty smoothly. I didn't film the session, but my last training day in here, I had some sandbag carries, and they went pretty well. A little bit achy, but no sharp pains, which is a really good sign. That was a thing that I wasn't really able to do very well a few weeks ago, and that went pretty well on Wednesday. Today's Friday, so 2 days ago. So I'm happy about that. Today is going to be the real test, though. It might be a short-ish video because we only have 3 things, but there are 3 pretty telling things. We have log, farmers, and stones. Farmers I'm not worried about. Farmers has been pretty fine the whole time. And the weights today are not super heavy. We're just kind of doing some speed runs, so I'm not too worried about that. In theory, on paper, that should be pretty easy. Log has been kind of like hit or miss. The plan for today is to work up to 8 singles every minute on the minute. I would love to hit contest weight, which is 200. That shouldn't be a hard weight for me, but also I have notes to play it by ear and be smart and listen to my body, and I would be happy with anything in the 180 to 200 range for today. Would be awesome. So that's what we're shooting for there. And then the real test is going to be stones. That's really been the only thing so far that I really wasn't able to do at all. So I have written to work up to 3 to 5 heavy singles on that. Again, being smart with the weight, but I'm kind of in my head telling myself that if I can work up to 280 today on stones for some singles, comfortably, I'm expecting it to be challenging, but if I can do that comfortably, then that would be a huge confidence boost for the show and for my arm and for the event. That's kind of what I'm hoping for today. So like I said, this video might not be very long because we only have those 3 things, but we're kind of getting down to the wire, and we only have a few weeks, so really the focus of these next few weeks is really honing in on the event, since we have not really spent any time on them. So don't have any accessories or anything extra written today. Just going to work really hard at those 3 events. So I'm going to go get warmed up. I might see you back for some shoulder warm up before log, but yeah, I'll see you when it's time to start pressing. Okay, I got distracted and didn't film any more warm ups, but it's feeling good so far. We're up to working weight. Decided on about 190 for the EMOM today. We have 8 singles here every minute. On the minute, my last warm-up was about 180, and that felt pretty good. So decided not to go all the way up to contest weight today because we still have to build over the next few weeks, but keeping it feeling good and feeling snappy. So going into set 1. I got my belt. Okay, these are feeling good. Going into set 5. Don't have time to talk. Last set, best set. Great, well that went really, really well. That was kind of a best case scenario. My best case scenario would have been to do that at comp weight today. And based on how the last set felt, I think I would have been totally capable of that. It just wasn't super necessary. And I'm super happy. So that was 8 reps at 190. And the movement is feeling really efficient. I'm a little bit tired just from a conditioning standpoint, but actually not terrible. And I feel like that last single, I could have busted that out for 5 reps if I needed to. So that's a really good starting point. Super happy with that. A little bit achy in the arm on the one clean that I forgot to put my belt on for. But that was just a fluke, so I'm not worried about that. And overall, super thrilled, super happy. So I have stones written next in the program. I'm going to do farmers first, though, just because it's a safer movement, and I want to save stones for the very end, just in case things go a little bit sideways. But I'm going to go out, do some farmers runs. It's just speed runs today, so it should, in theory, hopefully be pretty easy. 175 pounds per hand into 200 per hand for 3 speed runs there. So I'll see you back out on the cool side. Okay, so we're 2 sets in through farmers. It's moving well. The weights are not super heavy. My hands hurt, I think just because I haven't done farmers in a while, but objectively they're moving well. That's a good sign. I've done 2 runs. We've got 1 more, so I'll show you guys the last set here. Last set, best set. All right, so we're done with that. So we've officially gotten through all of the events safely and comfortably, except stones. So moment of truth, we're going to start warming up stones. Let me get my arms wrapped up. I think I'm just going to start tapping from the very beginning. Normally I wouldn't do that. Normally I would work up to a significantly heavy weight without tacking before putting it all on, but I really want to save my arms as much as possible. It's not necessarily good practice, but since we're so close to the contest, I don't want to waste any time or risk overworking things that I'm already like trying to heal. So I'm gonna go ahead, wrap up, tack you up, start warming up. Like I said, the goal for the day is I would love to get some singles at like 280, but I don't want to tie myself to that. We're gonna see how it feels, work our way up. So I'll see you back here once we get to what's feeling like our top weight. So let's see how it goes. Okay, so we have warmed up to 250. So far it's feeling pretty good. I'm noticing that the only part of the movement that I'm having a little bit of a hard time with is that transition, rolling it into the lap. It's still just like this like movement with some like the wrist rotation. I don't know, there's something about that doesn't feel great. But then the weight is moving well, the movement is feeling good. This is just making me move a little bit slower and more cautiously than I normally would on this event. But ultimately happy with how things are going, because last time we did stones I couldn't do 200. So we warmed up to 250. Our next jump is 280, which was like the best case scenario goal for the day. So we're going to go for that next. See how that's moving, and then hopefully hit 3 to 5 singles there. Let's go! Oh, good. Fuck yeah. Alright, so this is going really awesome. A little bit of achiness, but nothing that I'm super worried about, and overall thrilled with how today's gone. I've done 2 singles there. I'm going to do 1 more. The program is written as 3 to 5 singles. I do think that I could do all 5, but I don't think it's productive today. I think that I would end up just hurting myself in a way that's not productive. So I'm going to do 1 more really good single. My heart and my ego really wants to go a little bit heavier because they're going well, but I don't need to. I think the series goes up to 325. We're working at 280 today. We've got 2 or 3 more stone sessions, I think, to build up to that. I've been feeling confident. I don't think that I'm necessarily going to be the fastest at this event right now, which is a bummer because I know that I am good at stone series and I'm good at moving fast. I can't quite move as dynamically and explosively as I normally would like to because I'm babying this a little bit, but I feel really good. I'm thrilled about how the weight is moving. And I do think that if the next couple weeks go well and training goes well, and I'm smart about it, I do think that I can finish the series. I don't know if it's necessarily going to be the fastest time, but it's feeling within reach. So with that, do 1 more set here. I'll check in with you at the end. Check in with you at the end, but it's the last thing we got to do. So. right, so that's a wrap for today. That's all we have written, and that was really a best case scenario on pretty much everything. We were pretty close to comp weight on log. 280 was the goal number on stone. Completed the farmers as programmed. My hands were being a little bit of a bitch, but they moved well. So overall, super thrilled with that. Minimal notes for myself other than just like really positive vibes. I'm feeling optimistic. I do have to be careful with my stone pick, especially the transition into the lap. That's really the only thing that I'm feeling a little bit precarious about. I had a little bit of ache with the sandbags, but I think as long as I slow down a little bit, I'll be fine on both, which is a bummer because I like to move fast. But honestly, I'm feeling good about at least being able to complete all of the events and train them safely. So good things, good vibes. I'm sure there will be ups and downs of prep, but right now, end of week 1, I'm feeling good. So at this point, today was the day that I kind of had to like mentally decide whether or not it was smart to do the show or reroute. And I'm feeling good. So we're gonna move confidently ahead. Planning on Shaw, we are, I don't even know how many weeks out. I think we have like 3 more weeks of prep, which is a little bit scary, but we'll figure it out. We're gonna have fun, and I'm feeling good. So thank you guys for being here. As always, let me know if you have questions in the comments, and let's get this ball rolling. 3 more weeks of training for Shaw. It's gonna be fun. Like, share, subscribe, all those things. I'll see you next time for deadlifts, I think.